Who has two thumbs and loves movies? This guy. Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just watched called Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. This one is available now. If you get a chance to check this one out, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll include more information for the Felix first one down in the description. Now, I actually watched this many years ago. I'm not sure of the exact release date. The copyright on here is 2010. I mean, this movie is it's got to be at least 10 years old now. And I remember watching it many years ago on Netflix, and they put this Steelbook out a couple years ago. And so I picked it up because it was a movie I really enjoyed. I just rewatched it, and I feel like it's a movie not a lot of people talk about, and it's not real well known. But I feel like it's genius. Now, if you're a horror fan or a horror comedy fan, you got to pick this up. You got to check it out. So this movie very much covers the cliched college kids going out into the woods to a cabin in the woods, and you have these kind of backwoods hillbillies they run into, and they see them, and they're kind of real leery of them, and just how it is in all these movies. But usually it's justified. In this one, they're just two guys out going to their newly purchased vacation cabin to fix it up. And the kids, though, they think they're really creepy, and they think they're like these backwoods killers, and they get real scared. And the one guy, Dale, he's like real attracted to one of them, so he goes up and tries to talk to her, and they just get freaked out and run. And in most movies that makes sense, but in this one, not so much. So then it's later that night, and all the kids decide to go skinny dipping. Well, they must be staying in a cabin real close to Tucker and Dale's new cabin, because while Tucker and Dale are out fishing, the girl that Dale approached earlier is kind of disrobing and standing on a big rock or a boulder for some reason, and she sees them and freaks out and falls, I guess bumps her head, and so the guys are like, oh crap, and they go over there to save her, and her friends are a little ways away, and they're like, hey, we got your friend, but they think they're kidnapping her or killing her or whatever, so they freak out and start running away. And most of the rest of the movie is these guys trying to help these teenagers while the teenagers think everything they're doing is sinister, and the teenagers keep dying in these really crazy, bizarre accidents. And it's hilarious. And you see all these scenes that are just like many horror movies you've seen before, but where there's nothing sinister going on, and the teenagers just kind of mess everything up, and they end up having to go in like this war, because even though these guys are trying to help them, the teenagers are so bent on them being killers that they won't listen to them. They just keep trying to kill them, and they think that they're in a and so Tucker and Dale start to believe they're in a suicide pact, and they're trying to kill the girl that Dale likes, and it gets crazy, and it's a ton of fun. It's hilarious. I would say the last third, though, it doesn't really have that comedy feel to it anymore. It pretty much drops that whole thing and becomes more of just an actual horror movie. But I love this movie, guys. It's a fun horror comedy. Great performances, great ideas. I love the way they made it. I gave this one a 4 out of 5. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already subscribed for more videos, check out the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hit the like button. Subscribe for more content. Still watching? Click on a suggested video.